Hey everybody, welcome to my channel and another video. In this video, I've had my Aeroad CF SLX Di2 disc now for a couple months. And in this video, I'm just gonna tell you my thoughts about the bike after having it and pretty much riding the heck out of it for the last 2 months. So here we go. Well, it's another sunny, beautiful, hot, and humid day here in the ATL. And I'm out riding my Aeroad again. Okay guys, before I start, I just want to let you know that I still have a giveaway in effect. So I'm still shooting for 1,000 subscribers. So once I hit 1,000, I'm going to be randomly giving away a brand new Wahoo Element Roam to one lucky recipient. So make sure you subscribe and join my Instagram channel at @JerusalemBike, and that puts you in for a chance to win. So if you've seen my other videos, you already know that I've given this bike a ton of high praise. But I want to go into some more specifics in this video, in case you want to know a little bit more about this bike. But first off, this being an aero bike, the stance is definitely a little bit more aggressive. So I've definitely upped my stretching and tried to improve my flexibility. Because if you take this bike on a long ride, you're definitely going to feel it, especially in your lower back. Flexibility is key. Some of the aspects I really like about the bike is that it's considerably faster. The stance is definitely a little bit more aggressive than my old bike. So what I'm going to do is go from the front to the back of the bike, giving my critique on every facet of the bike and my experience riding this bike in the past 2 months. So here we go. Starting with the wheels. These DT Swiss wheels are amongst the best in the world. They're super light, super fast, and I absolutely love them. These are definitely the lightest wheel sets I've ever owned. I just love that they're super smooth, super fast. The only critique I have, and this probably applies to every deep dish wheel, is that crosswind, you will definitely feel it, but it's not hard to overcome. So it's just maybe a slight learning curve.
You're not gonna do this hill with me?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, somebody wants me to do a hill with them. Let's do it. In a climb, this bike outperforms anything I've ever rode. Obviously, with new group sets, you have more gearing, which allows you to shift to a better gear. And the bike's being so light and agile definitely makes easier work of it. And moving on to the fork and frame. The fork is super aero, super light. I love the shape of the frame. It's super light. I love the paint job. It's beautiful. Love the shape of it. It's wind tunnel tested, so you know it's amongst one of the most aerodynamic frames in the business. So it's no doubt top 10 in my book. And no complaints. Super light. It's pretty much all you can ask for. The one-piece cockpit is absolutely fantastic. Along with being aero, it's super light, and it just looks really cool. So now we're gonna see how fast this Aeroad really is. So we're gonna go into a nice downhill run. Let's check it out. All right, in the braking, my whole group set is Shimano Dura Ace, amongst the best Shimano has to offer. And I've transitioned from caliper brakes to disc. And I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that everybody that's done so will never go back to caliper brakes. And of course, yeah, there's a slight weight penalty, but totally worth it. Especially if you're riding in adverse conditions. Caliper brakes are definitely going to be compromised, whereas with a disc brake, you're going to have awesome braking action in any type of climate. So definite upgrade. We'll never go back to caliper ever. Going to the drivetrain, the Shimano Dura Ace, the Di2 is absolutely awesome. This is my first electronic shift bike, so you've seen some of my other videos. My first impressions were absolutely, I was like awestruck, because I mean, it is just absolutely, you know, eons ahead of just regular mechanical shifting. The shifting is flawless. Definitely makes everything more efficient to where you're gonna save time. I'm faster. I mean, when I want a gear, it's there automatically. So that's one of those things. It's kind of like going from caliper to disc brakes and mechanical to electronic shifting. It's just one of those things. I will never go back. It's like you're kind of ruined once you've experienced it. So if you're in the market for a new bike and you could splurge a little bit, I would definitely suggest getting electronic shifting, Di2, SRAM. So hopefully I didn't miss any aspect of the bike. I try to give you a brief overview from front to back. Overall, my impressions of the bike is it's absolutely awesome. I mean, it's definitely in the top 10. You look at a lot of top 10 lists, this bike is right up there. Some people say it's due an upgrade, but I really love the styling of the bike. I mean, it's kind of like, how do you make something that is so awesome even better? You know, that's the task that the engineers really have. Don't really know how you can make this much better, but I'm sure there is. But this bike is super fast. It's super light, just like any bike in this price point should be. It's awesome in the climbs. It's awesome in the downhills. The braking ability is second to none. For being an aggressively shaped bike, it's pretty comfortable. It's definitely a little bit more on the aggressive side, so that might affect some riders, especially based on your flexibility. So that's something to consider right there. That is one thing that could be a deal breaker for some people. It is definitely more aggressive, but I've definitely worked on my stretching. I'm definitely more flexible than I've ever been, and that's really helped on a long ride reduce and eliminate pain, because it's definitely a little bit more aggressive stance. And if you decide to slam the stem, you'll be an even more aggressive stance, so that's a more compromised position, and in a long ride it might get uncomfortable. I mean, you got a bike fit, you might be okay for 10 minutes, but once you go on a long ride, you're really gonna feel it. So that's something to consider. But all in all, I absolutely love this bike and I highly recommend it. If you have the means, go buy one. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe. Hey, entered to get a chance to win a Element Roam. Not a bad deal, just for hitting the subscribe button. So hope you liked the video. Give me a like, give me a comment. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know. Until next time, peace out.